Good morning, Elle. You ready to spend the day with me? The first thing I do when I wake up, which I feel like a lot of people say they meditate or something, I'm gonna be honest, I just pick up my phone. I usually scroll for about 10 minutes on TikTok like this, and I don't know, I feel like it wakes me up, it gets me going. I'm also usually sleeping past my alarm. I'm like really bad with alarms, so once I get up, this is my position for about 10 minutes. I'm trying to get myself into a healthier habit of starting with a glass of water, so I just keep it on my nightstand. I put it there like I'm a child because I can go a whole day without drinking water. It'll be 9 p.m. at night and I'm like, oh my god, I had maybe 2 sips of water today. So this is me trying to get myself into a better habit of drinking water. The reason I keep a ring light over here, which these are the best thing ever for making content, they're so bright, and a lot of the content that I post is very spontaneous. It just comes in the moment to me, so I really never know what video I'm gonna be making, and I just keep it here just in case I have an idea, and then we just flick on the light and get recording. A lot of people call this the Alix Earle light, which is crazy because it's just not my light at all. I found this thing for like $10, and I was like, oh my god, amazing. So I made a TikTok about it, and then it sold out. It went so viral. The prices like skyrocketed up, and now everyone calls it the Alix Earle light, and I even saw people say, they were like, oh, I didn't know who Alix Earle was. I thought she was like a light company, because people think that this is my light, but it's really not. I just discovered it on Amazon. Let's go get some coffee. I usually get iced coffee with almond milk. That's kind of my go-to order wherever I am. And on my stroll to get a coffee, I like to call my family. It's like a set chunk of time that I can call my mom, my dad, my grandparents, because they're in Wisconsin or New Jersey and I'm wherever in the world I am, so I just think it's a good time to catch up with them and talk. And then while I'm enjoying my coffee, I usually like to make sure that I'm getting my work done for the day, so I will first check my calendar, make sure I'm on schedule for everything and I don't miss anything or any meetings, and then I will go through my emails, and I have a big notes document that I use for my podcast, which is Hot Mess with Alix Earle, and I don't know, I kind of brainstorm ideas in there. I think this is a good time, fresh, waking up. I'll put all my ideas into this document, see if we can make anything, an episode idea from that. Because I'm usually not in Miami, the podcast has kind of been traveling with me now, so I have my camera equipment that I'll just bring with me everywhere and set up and start filming wherever I am. After I get work done for about an hour, I go to wake my body up and I do some yoga, so I'll show you guys how I do that. Welcome to Alix's online yoga class. Because I'm traveling around a lot, it's kind of nice to get myself grounded, because I think not being in one place all the time, you can feel a little anxious. I usually start with this, which is just butterfly, I think. I used to be a dancer, so I was a lot more flexible. My knees would be able to hit the ground. That's not really the case anymore, but honestly, this just feels good. Stretches out like your lower back too. And then next, I usually like to go into a child's pose. I'm gonna try and do this as gracefully as possible right now, but I will stretch out like this, gets the lower back, and then I will take an arm and twist it through. Bonus if your back cracks, that's always my favorite. But something like this. Now we're gonna get into downward dog. Oh gosh, okay. So something like this. This feels really good. If you haven't downward dogged, you should. And then you can go through chaturanga, and then you go up and stretch back. Like the tops of my hips just pop, the front part, and it feels really good. I will usually do yoga for like 20 minutes, and another hack actually I have is on YouTube, Daisy Keach's 10-minute ab routine or Alexis Wren's 10-minute butt workout. They are my personal trainers with those YouTube videos. Now we've broken a little sweat, and let's go do our skincare routine. Every morning I have a set skincare routine that I do. Growing up, I never really had one, and I've always struggled with acne, so this has been a big part of my skin journey and sticking to clean, good products. So I will get into it and show you guys what I use. First, I start off with washing my face. I use this Pietro Simone Purifying Cleanser. My bottle's a little broken right now, so this is how we're using it. What I like about this cleanser is it's not too strong, but it cleanses your pores. You put it on, you can put it on and leave it as a face mask for a few minutes actually too, and then I will rinse it off with water. I also learned to pat your face with the towel, not to rub it. And then after that, I will go in with this Vivant toner, and I never used a toner before, but actually now you will see how much stuff comes off of your face. It's insane, so I don't know how I wasn't using one of these before. It's crazy how much stuff comes off every time, even after you wash your face multiple times, stuff still comes off. So a toner is definitely really good. Then I go in with a Mandelic Acid Serum, which is really good for your acne. This one is also from Vivant. Has a little dropper, so I'll do one on my forehead and then one on each cheek. And this has really helped with clearing up my skin, getting rid of any blemishes. And this is something I definitely did not use before, but this is a tinted moisturizer. It has SPF in it. I never used SPF, but I realized how important that is. This is from Aliston, and it's really, really nice. It has a nice finish to it that has a tint, but it's not gonna look like you have makeup on. But since my skin has some scarring and it can be uneven, it just kind of gives you a nice finish. And being out in the sun, it's definitely good to protect your skin. On days that I'm not really going for a full makeup look, I will just keep this on and then sometimes do a little lip gloss, maybe some mascara, but I'll kind of use it instead of foundation. This is another hack that I have. I wake up with red eyes, I don't know why. So I got these Lumify eye drops, and sometimes I'll do these before I'm doing my makeup too. But you just put one drop in each eye and your eyes will be pure white, no redness. I don't know, I've been loving these. And we're gonna keep it pretty simple today, but I think I'm gonna add a lip because we can never leave the house without a little bit of lip gloss. This one is from Ulla Henriksen, and it has a blood orange flavor to it. It gives a little bit of a tint, and I don't know, I just think a glossy lip can add a lot to a look. Personally, I think the biggest things that make a difference on my face will be my lips and my eyes. So I always curl my eyelashes before I leave, and then we're gonna add a little bit of mascara so I can show you guys. Everyone gets really scared about my eyelash curling because it looks like my eyes rolling back in my head, but I'm telling you, it's the way to get a perfect curl. I had no idea that I was curling my eyelashes different than everyone until I started posting videos and everyone was commenting about it. I don't know, I didn't think anything was that different or scary about it. And my hack for keeping the curl is always using a waterproof mascara. If I use a regular mascara, the curls will just probably fall flat in like an hour. So this will keep your lashes up and looking beautiful all night. I always kind of make a mess with mascara, but we'll go back in and clean it up when they're done. I don't ever really put false eyelashes on unless I'm getting my makeup done by someone for something that they want to put a couple ones on the end, but usually I just kind of go with my natural lash. We're gonna try and clean this up a little bit. I don't know how girls put mascara on without getting it all over their eyelid, but honestly this one wasn't too bad. And then this is our final look for the day. Not too much, pretty simple, but we look a little bit more alive now. Thank you guys for spending the morning with me. I will see you next time. Bye.